Hey there everyone! So to celebrate 50 subs, I'm deciding to do a little plus collection. So yeah, let's begin. And to start off, we have Mario. Next up I have a Fighter Mario. Next up is a Dr. Mario. Even has a pill and everything. Next up I have Luigi. Ah yeah! Next up I also have this Squirrel Luigi, or Acorn Luigi, whatever you want to call him. Next up is Princess Peach, missing her crown. A blue toad. Next up I have Rosalina. Next up are some Yoshis. So first up we have a really old green Yoshi. Red Yoshi. Next up is a dark blue Yoshi. Rounding out the Yoshis, we have this giant 12-inch purple Yoshi. Next up, I also have Cappy. And now, here's Donkey Kong, or as I like to pronounce him, DK. Next up we have is Bowser. Next up is Dry Bowser. Looks really cool in my opinion. Next up is Wario. Then we have Waluigi. Alright, now it's time for the Koopalings. We have Larry, Roy, Wendy, Iggy, Morton, Lemmy, Ludwig, and finally Bowser Jr. Now it's time for some of Bowser's minions. For Bowser's minions, we have a Goomba, Koopa, Koopa Paratroopa, a Piranha Plant, Boo, Dry Bones, a Chain Chomp, Pokey, Shy Guy, Kamek. Then I have a Bullet Bill. Finally, technically not one of Bowser's minions, but he is a villain. So, here's Nabbit. And that's it for Mario. Next up is Plants vs. Zombies. First up for PvZ, we have this pea shooter. Next up is Sunflower, Potato Mine, Snow Pea, Squash, Three-Peater, Cactus, Mega Gatling Pea Shooter, the Coconut Cannon, and the Lightning Reed. First up for the zombies, we have this purple zombie. Next up is Coney. Next up is the pole vault zombie. Next up is another pole vault zombie. This time it's a keychain. Next up is the newspaper zombie. Next up is Gargantua. Then we have the pirate zombie, the bandit zombie, the jester zombie, the wizard zombie, the pompadour zombie, relic hunter zombie, the punk zombie. Finally, rounding out PvZ is the breakdancer zombie. And that's Plants vs. Zombies. Now it's time for Pokemon. First up for Pokemon, we have Grookey, Sobble, Scorbunny, Torchic, Mew, Riolu, Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Pichu, Pikachu, Charizard, Jigglypuff. Next up is a giant Jirachi plush. Next up is Mimikyu, a really tiny Snorlax, and finally, Ditto. And that's it for Pokemon. Now time for Five Nights at Freddy's. To start off FNAF, we have Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, Withered Bonnie, the Puppet, Phantom Freddy, Circus Baby, Ennard, Rockstar Foxy, El Chip, Lefty, Dreadbear, Radioactive Foxy, finally, rounding out FNAF is Frost Bear. And that's it for Five Nights at Freddy's. Now on to Kirby. Alright, so starting off Kirby, we have Kirby, King DDD, Meta Knight, Waddle Dee, Waddle Doo, Magalore, and finally, rounding out Kirby, Marks. Okay, that's it for Kirby. Now on to Minecraft. Alright, from Minecraft, we have Steve, an ocelot, a pig, a creeper, and an enderman. And that's it for Minecraft. Now on to Splatoon. For Splatoon, we have Inkling Girl, Inkling Boy, the Green Inkling, and finally, Pearl. And that's it for Splatoon. Now time for Angry Birds. For Angry Birds, we have Terrence, Chuck, and the Frankenstein Bomb, or just Bomb in general. And that's it for Angry Birds. Now time for some puppets. For puppets, I have this police officer puppet, and Chef Fernando. And that's it for the puppets. And the rest of the franchise, I'm going to have 1 to 2 characters. So for starters, we have The Legend of Zelda. Here is Link and Zelda. Next up is SpongeBob, so we have SpongeBob and Patrick. Next up is Pikmin, so we have this Bulborb and this yellow Pikmin. Here's Isabelle from Animal Crossing, a Hunter Slime from Slime Rancher, Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog, Baymax from Big Hero 6, Sans from Undertale, and finally, Puphead from Cuphead. And that's it for all the characters. I only have 1 to 2 characters. Now it's time for some animals. This will be the last category. For the animals, we have this puffin, this turtle. Alright, it's time for the final plushie of the collection. Panda. What's up, everyone? Now, if you want a horde view of all these characters, yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for 50 subs, and I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.